your last name, Asher? Asher, what's your last name? Tell me your last name. Tell me Howard. Tell your name, Ashley.
Okay.
You know when someone's suffering or being negative, they've either got no weed, right? But I haven't got no weed. Well, I do have weed, I just don't have any good enough to chop up. To some people, anyone who's on YouTube is famous. To me, right, people who hate like God me, they think I'm the most famous weed guy in the country ever, period. Which I probably actually am, right? But that annoys them. Because they like, I know a guy who's been growing and supplying weed. They know a guy, everyone knows a guy with weed. Like, why should this guy be, why should Chooksucker be talking about, and everyone's listening to Chooksucker's advice. If you're growing plants with little buds like this, right, little bud on top, right, even smaller than that, and they dry 30% of smooth plant size. That's easy. It's very easy to grow those types of flowers. Very easy. The easiest types of flowers to grow. But these longer flowers, not easy to complete. Gosh, I'm just talking shit now. When I say that, it's like, I know that I said something that's stupid, but I call people out. I'm not afraid. And unfortunately, like I said, these people have made a pact to make sure that every time I go live, they come over and report or do something, make up lies, whatever it is. But hey, it is what it is. I'm a man of my word. If I ever see the people in reality, it's going down. Like, I'm not even going to make a thing of it. Like, I mean, I will. I can't talk like a pro. In fact, I've never done it. But I look forward to what you will see is when if I see someone like these cunts in the street, right, and if I see them in a bar or in a pub, that's when I'll press record. I say, we're going live, boys. Look who I just found, and I'm gonna say many good things to these guys. You know, if until then it's nothing. It's all gas. So I'll just wait till I see Fair Grow walking down the road, you know, and I'll just take everything out on him. I'll just say, look, you're part of the shit that came into the community. I'll take it all out on the one guy, Spank, brother. I will literally, everyone and anything, it's just to say it was Fair Grow walking down the street, he's going to get everything from everyone in anything that's causing this community. We'll go all on him. Everything. And I cannot wait, whether it's him, whether it's Mick Wilson, whether it's Irish Wick. I will literally so gladly do bad things to these guys, knowing that they're the worst kind of people you can imagine. The kind of people who take images of kids and threat children, threat women, the kind of men have had their very own children taken away from them and have visiting rights. And yeah, I'll call them out. It's not really about weed, but unfortunately I was infiltrated and let bad people into my life. And I have to do what I got to do to sort that out. And I'll live with it until I see these cunts in the street. And that's when there's no more talking. That's when the fair ski gets what's fair. And I cannot wait fair. And I know you watch my stuff fair. You watch everything fair. Or you watch everything. You watch your back when you leave your house fair. I know this. Every day you look over your shoulder to make sure. And one day I'm going to be there, my friend. My old friend. Whether it's you, like I said, using you as one example. I want to show you something fair. Not just you, but all your kind. And then it's going to be a message delivered to everyone. Everyone who was there on that day. Anyone who's involved in sharing my locations and threatening my children, sending messages to my partner, all right, stalking my children. You know, when you go to a channel, right, it's just when you go to my daughter's channel and you're not a minor, see, it comes up. My daughter comes to and she says, Dad, what's this? So if you're a 420 guy, Fair Grow, right, and you look at my daughter's profiles, who is a minor, who's a 15-year-old, my daughter shows me, and I say, well, so you've been looking at my fucking daughter, cunt? You've been going to my daughter's profile? That's what got, and make a mistake about it. All of you are guilty who are involved. That's the reason, Spanky. And I am brutal to these people. I will cut their dick. I'll cut their bull bags off, and and I don't care if I go to jail. I'll cut his dick off, figuratively speaking, right? And then live with that. So, and then that way I'll be that guy who went to jail, cutting a guy's dick off, right? For all of this, figuratively speaking, because I just don't care about these guys. I don't think these guys even deserve life. God didn't die for these guys. Some of the shit that these guys, oh, you got me going on. I just can't wait for it because I know one day it's a small world. I know it's a small world. For example, if I went to Nimbin this year and I saw that Mick S, I would crown him. I'm going to crown you, Mick S. If I do go Mick S to Nimbin and you're there, I will pick you up and I'll slam you on the concrete so fucking hard that I don't care if I don't get to go to Nimbin ever again. I do not care if I don't get. I know I get to smash your weak, frail body onto the ground where it belongs. Under the ground, Mick. I don't fight for any other reason, for the exception to kill. No other reason from the exception to kill. It's the only reason that I'm swinging a punch at you. It's to murder, and that's what that every single strike, every hit is going to be like that when I see these guys. And I will one day, one of them, and maybe this will right. They can take what's going to come. Maybe I'll be wrong, but then at least everyone else is dealt with. As long as I can make sure that to make an example of these kinds of bad people, and it has to be done. It has to be done. For me, it's a matter of honor. It's a matter of honor and pride. Together as one to protect my children, and not. I mean, it's not that they're in harm anymore or anything. They could have been. I mean, it's not that they're in harm anymore or anything. They could have been. So I've been sidetracked. It's not really about weed much anymore, is it? But in my mind, these guys have to. They have to pay. They have to pay. Asho, goes for you too. Goes for you too, Asho. Because I know they love watching my channel. These cunts are drama. I'm not drama. I'm like, I'm a fair, reasonable guy. As long as my children, my missus are kept out, you want to dance, tell me where you're at. So, someone's going to pay eventually. It'll reverberate. Now, maybe it'll be J-Mate. Maybe it'll be Seether. Maybe. I've said a lot of names, but not, maybe it will be. I don't care. All I know is you ain't shit on me, and I'll take your whole gang out, one by one at a time. Karma will get them. Indeed it will. Karma will get them. And I'm Karma. And believe me, these knuckles, right? You know why they look like this? Because I'm a big cunt. Because I've smacked so many fucked up worthless cunts like you cunts. Who always, so many cunts that smack like you. Right? I'm not a bad guy, tough guy. But you guys are weak bitches. I cannot wait to put these back to work on you motherfuckers. Your face. And I'm gonna love it. I'm probably gonna get a boner when I do it. You know that feeling? And you get hit like, and you just fucking. For me, from you cunts, I might need that. I might need you to come up if you ever see me walking around and cheat, so that I get that feeling of goodness. You know, when you get into a fight and you get that rush, like yes. But when you know you're going against someone who you can go all out against, when you are going and standing against someone who's done the most atrocious things, right, that people can do, you know there's all out. It's all out. It's like nobody cares about this. Anyways, if I tested my carpet Punisher, fly by it, right, I reckon it would come up with 10% THC. Same level as my cannabis. But I still, honestly, I do hope that it's not fair. That cops it, but he deserves it. But I'd hate to be the guy that cops that. Coming to whoever it is that comes to. Because I don't give a fuck. If you were there, for me, like if you're in the picture, you had a snapshot, right? In the picture, you're there. It Doesn't matter if you did the deed. If you're in a group of people who plan to do something and somebody does something in that group, you're all responsible. All of you are entitled to the same punishment, whether you did the actual deed or not. I'm not easy to knock out. Really not that easy to knock out. I've never been knocked out. Remember, actually, no, I did. Yeah, I got knocked out. Now it's coming back to me. I've been knocked out.
You ain't a tough cunt, you're not the greatest. Image makes you look like a pedo dog rapist. King beam in your dick so much that you can taste it. Call the cops and write a couple statements. You're a joke, cunt, on your fucking faces. You're a narcissistic retard whose life is in danger. See, the issue is whenever there's an issue in the community, usually it's because you were at the centerpiece. You create the enemy's division among friends, you see. Publicly apologize and think it's fucking sweet.
I'm stronger than you. I'm not gonna say why. I go to the gym and do things that make me strong, right? You can't do shit. I've got evidence against you, right? King defines right. I'm stronger than you. I'm not gonna say why. I go to the gym and do things that make me strong, right? You can't do shit. I've got evidence against you, right?
Half mate, shit with silver plates. We're all mates with no face, no fake. Let's go race, roll a blade with no brakes. We all know it's only 2Ks to my place. Fuck face, try and act your age. Pointing people out so they'll catch your cage. Now who's rolling up this strange terrain? Mask man is 361, but who's asking? March in, mask on, what you're about. Mask off, march off, we'll find out. But I doubt, old mate will roll out. More likely to go the dog haul out, crawl out, fall out from words out your mouth, all round, more sound, trying to kick your door down. Come on now, settle down for those who wear no crown, trying to get a hit off your weed, you need 4 pounds.
But once it's done, man, I can finally say to my kids, I got these fuckers back. Don't worry, because that'll be a message to all of them. It'll be a message. One will be a message to each and every one of the 20 mob. And that's what I promise to do to each and every one of you if you stand in front of me. Promise. Fucking promise. 20 mob. Tell me your real names. Tell me your locations. Like, you all knew mine. You knew my name, my location, but you won't, and you talk about all this shit, but you won't reveal your own location because you're that much of a worthless scum that there's another whole 20 mob waiting to find out where you live. Shut the fuck up. Join me. Welcome to join, fellas. If you don't want to, that's all right. It's all right. You can ask me anything. Ask me anything about anyone, anything, any circumstance, any situation, anyone. And Fair, I know you're out there. Please don't take what I'm saying as you're going to get away with what you did, because I know, Fair Grow, you're deep involved in this, and I just time, my friend, and you're going to pay, and you're going to cry.
It's 361, but who's asking?
420. I'm a tag Hoyer. 420. It's broken because I punched someone. Every time I punch someone, a watch breaks. This is what happens when you smack cunts. See a little ticker there? Yeah, every time I smack a cunt, like a poof, break one of my watches. Pisses me off. But then it's 420. Right on time. That's back in the day, man. I used to fucking fight all the time, man. I know I'm a skinny cunt. I don't do it anymore. It's weak. The frailties. It's a lovely cuppa. I don't have a bong. Yeah, my eyes, yeah. You know, I actually smashed my light. I brought these 2 professional lights to put behind me. Put them outside both times. One night I put one out there to do some work in the garden in the pitch black dark, and the fucking chickens jumped on it, brought it down and smashed it. I left it out there last night because I was going to do something again. I was going to do a 420 harvest, but I didn't. I said too much again, and I left it out there because I got a little bit of something. I harvested there. I should do it here on the show, on the live. I should do it, but I can't because, again, people fuck this community up big time where we can't show our growth, where we can't do anything. Not just me, but everyone. Everyone. You know, I don't know what to say. I can't really say the names of these people anymore. It's offensive to say their names. They're offended. Community's offended. All it only takes for them to put up a video, apologise and own up. And if you want the community to be good,
Proper Eries. It's Bradley. What's going on, mate? Mr. Michael, come back. What's going on, fella?
G'day, lad.
What up, brother?
you know, understanding and intelligence and experience changes. And there's thousands of people out there just like myself who have knowledge to share that can help everyone. Well, I mean, was kind of. A lot of people out there are all about that drama. Before you can have parades in the morning before work, maybe even a pig fight for work. I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh, who's this then? Hang tight. Who's this? Wait, Bogan on it, is that you?
Checkmate.
Fuck you, Hook. I'll be seeing you soon.